Hey everyone, this chair yoga practice is for balance today. We're going to start in a seated position and warm up some of the muscles that support us in balance. And then we're also going to connect with our breath as we do these simpler poses and hopefully bring it through to the more challenging balance poses later. There'll be lots of layers of options for everyone, so do what you are comfortable doing in this practice, and then the next time you do it you can make it a little harder if you want. So we're going to start off sitting towards the edge of our chair. You can have this chair up against a wall if you like. You're going to put your left foot planted firmly on the ground. Right foot comes in front. You can do this barefoot or in shoes. You're going to pull the front foot back. So it's like you're pushing your heel into the ground and you're dragging the heel back. You should feel the muscles in the right thigh kick in, your hamstrings, as you do this. So let go of the push of the heel and the pull of the heel. You'll feel these muscles soften, and then push your heel down into the ground and think about pulling it back against your other foot, and you'll feel these muscles tense. We're going to add in a little bit of breath work as we do this. So take a breath in as you pull the heel into the ground, pulling it back towards your other foot. The hamstring kicks in, and then exhale as you let it all soften. So as you inhale, pull the heel back and into the ground, and we can add in raising the arms up overhead, and exhale as you let everything soften. Breathe in as you pull the heel back, arms reach overhead. And then exhale as you let everything turn off and settle. And go for one more. Breathing in as you pull the heel back, creating tension in your hamstring. And then breathe out as the arms come down and you let the muscles relax. And then swap that over. Let's try it on the other foot. So right foot back, left foot in front. You want to think about pushing that heel down, pulling it back. So as you inhale, push the heel into the ground, feel the tension in the hamstring. And then as you exhale, let the hamstring turn off. Adding in arm movements, inhale as you push the heel into the ground, let the hamstring engage. Exhale as you reduce pressure through the heel, let the hamstring turn off. Going for two more, inhaling, creating tension in that hamstring, getting it to activate. Exhale as you lower the arms down. And last one, in sync with your own breath. That was our hamstrings. You're going to work down into the calf and the ankle for the next bit. So bring your feet back so your heels are back past your knees, thighs parallel. You're going to start up on your toes, feel the weight into the toes, heels high. And then you're going to press your hands down towards the ground and slowly lower the heels all the way down. If your heels cannot touch the ground, bring your feet forward slightly. So up with the heels and then push them down to the ground nice and slowly to wake up your calf muscles. Then adding in a little bit of movement of the spine. So as the heels go up, lift your head and chest up as well. Pull the hands back to your hip crease. And as you exhale, press the heels down to the ground, hands slide forward and you look down. So heels up, look up, hands to the hips. And as you exhale, heels down and look down. And going for two more, waking up the spine a little bit, moving through the ankles, and very gently activating the calf muscles. Last one, breathing in as you lift the heels up, look up. Breathing out as the heels lower down and look down. Now that we're all warmed up, let's lean forward from those hips, drive your feet into the ground to stand tall, and we're going to turn to face the chair. You can have this chair against a wall for this one. We're going to move into a little flow with our chair pose. So stand, so you're about a hand's distance away from the chair. We're going to bring the hands to the hips, pull the hips back as you move down into your chair pose, fingertips to the chair, and you're going to make sure there's a little bit of space. Move forward so you've all the weight in the front of your feet, heels lifted. And then lower the heels down. Press your feet into the ground as you rise up into standing. I'm going to add little bits onto this. Fold at your hips as you go down. Let the weight come forward into your toes, hands on the chair. You can stay with the hands on the chair or to challenge your balance, reach one hand back, then reach the other hand back, palms facing back behind you, balancing with all the weight on your toes. Then we're going to consciously lower those heels, slow and controlled to the ground, press the feet into the ground as we stand tall, arms overhead. Take a breath here. And then bring your hands back down to your hips. Fold at the hips, sit back into your chair pose. Fingertips to the chair, bring your weight forward. Lift those heels off the ground, press into your toes. Option to take the hands back, palms face back behind you. Then we're going to lower the heels slow and smooth to the ground. Press the feet into the ground as you stand tall, reaching your arms overhead. Take a nice breath here to catch your breath. I seem to be forgetting to breathe today as I'm talking, don't know why. And then bring your hands to your hips. Fold at your hips to go back. Hands to the chair, bring your weight forward, pressing into those toes, waking up the foot muscles. Option to take the hands back. Here for a breath, think about breathing into the back of your rib cage, back of your chest. Then the heels ground down, press your feet into the ground to wake up the leg muscles as your arms reach overhead. Hands come back to the seat of the chair now, and you're just going to step back for a rest into a downward dog. So we have a soft bend in the knees. It's like our hips are being pulled up and back, and the crown of our head is reaching towards the seat of the chair. Take a nice deep breath in and feel your rib cage open up, get bigger, expand, and then exhale fully through your nose or mouth. One more breath here. Then we're going to shift all our weight into the left foot, and you're going to keep your hands on the chair as you step the right foot forward. Bringing the hands up onto the back of the chair here. We're going to straighten out through the arms, look forward, loads of length through your spine. This might be hard enough. Option to take the hands to the hips, straighten up from those hips so you're tall, shoulders over the hips. This may be enough. If you would like an extra challenge, hands on your shoulders, we're going to bring the elbows together, lift the elbows up, and open them out to the side. Lower the elbows down, lift them up, open them out to the side. Continue with these circles. If you want to challenge your balance more, as you lift the elbows and look up, and as the elbows lower down, look down. By moving your head, you will challenge your balance. You can probably see me shaking away. And make the muscles that support you work a little harder. And then change direction with the circles. Option to have that head movement in. As the elbows go up, you look up. As the elbows go down, you look down. You should feel the front leg especially working quite hard. In the front of the thigh, maybe at the back of the hip. And then we're going to place our hands to the chair. Nice and firm, pressing down into that chair, and step your right foot back, going into your downward dog. Soft bend in the knees if you need. Heels can be slightly lifted or planted on the floor. Crown of your head reaching towards the seat of the chair. And then we're going to put all our weight in that right foot and through the hands. Step the left foot forward into your high lunge pose. Check in that your heel is right under your knee, and you can get a nice little bit of feedback on your knee against the chair. So it should be pointing straight ahead, not wobbling out or in. Then from here, hands go up onto the seat of the chair, straighten the arms. This might be enough for your balance. If you're new to balance work, you might just start taking a hand off here. If you would like to go a little bit further, hands on the hips. Straighten up from those hips, getting your shoulders over your chest, breastbone looking straight ahead. Put a hand on it if you need to. Hands to the shoulders. We're going to move those elbows in towards each other, lift them up and then open them out to the side. Optional to add in head movement. The head movement will challenge your balance more. And then you're going to change direction with those circles. Moving the elbows out to the side and up. Pulling them in towards the center and then lowering them down. Whoop. And go for 2 more of these circles. You should feel the muscles in that front leg working hard. Knee is still pointing straight ahead. Hands to the chair. Last downward dog. Soft bend in the knees, folding at the hips. Think about the crown of your head reaching towards the chair, the seat in front of you. And then we're going to step up to the front of the chair. I'm going to get you to come to the side of the chair. So put the chair on your left side. And you're going to have the chair slightly in front of you. And then from here, we're going to keep our right hand on the chair. Left hand goes on your left hip. And you're going to press all your weight down through that left leg. Take the right heel off. Now you're probably looking down at your foot like me. Put that left hand on your chest and get yourself upright. So shoulders stacked over hips. Your head is looking straight ahead. You can put that hand back on your hip to feel what it's doing. And then we're going to walk the right foot in. You can place the right foot against your left ankle. If you want to make it harder, you can bring it up to your calf. So do whatever option is comfortable for you. And then here, we're going to transfer weight forward into the toes, like we've been doing already, keeping your body upright, and then transfer weight back into the heel. So it's almost like you are a tree. This is tree pose. And there's a little bit of wind blowing your whole body forward, so you feel the weight in your toes, and then moving the whole body back, so there's weight in the heel. And notice as you do the sway forward and back, when you go forward into the front of your foot, you should feel the front of the leg working a bit more. And as you go back into the heel, the back of the foot, you should feel the back of the leg a little bit more, like your butt and hamstring. Once we've got our balance with that, you can bring that left hand up to your left shoulder. Think about opening out across the front of your chest on that left side. And if it's comfortable for your shoulder, reach that arm up like a branch of a tree. Holding it up there, you can keep your other hand on the chair the whole time, or if you want, it can join the left hand coming up. And then you're in your full tree pose, so this might be something you work up to. And you've got that gentle sway back into the heel and forward into the front of the feet. Your leg muscles should be working quite hard at this stage. And then we're going to place that right foot firmly on the ground, hands lower down, round your shoulders forward, nod your chin to your chest, hands stay on your legs, and you're going to round down as far as is comfortable for your spine today. Take a nice deep breath in here, feel the stretch through the back of your body, and then press into your feet and start to round back up, piece by piece. Stacking your shoulders and your head directly over your hips, shoulders open. And we'll step around to the other side of your chair. So come to the right of your chair. Your left hand is going to go on the chair and make sure it's slightly in front of you. Same tree pose. So this time we're going to shift all the weight into the right foot. You're going to bring that left foot up and place it against the ankle. The toes can be on the ground, or up against your calf, and the knee can kind of hit the chair if you need a little bit of extra support. And then from here, that right hand is going to go onto your chest, and you're going to get yourself to stand up tall. So if there was a light on your breastbone, it's shining straight ahead, shoulders over your hips. Bring that hand back down to that right hip, and you're going to sway your weight back into the heel. Feel the tension in the muscles at the back of the leg. And then sway your weight forward into the front of your feet. Get that sway going nice and comfortably first. You can have a wall behind you as well, the chair to the side of you. And see if you can get the muscles in your legs to wake up in response to putting weight into different parts of your foot. This might be enough for you to practice today. If you would like to add in some arms, bring your right hand up to your right armpit. Think about opening up across the front of your right shoulder, right chest, and then reach that arm out if it's comfy for your shoulder. Option to take the other arm up as well. Left hand going to your shoulder, reaching out through the front of the chest, and if it's okay, add in that reaching up. So feel the weight in your heel as you sway back slightly, and then feel the weight in the front of your foot as you sway forward. Option to make it a little bit harder, bringing the foot up. Find your tree pose that challenges your muscles and turns them on, most importantly. And then we'll put that foot down, hands down. Let those hands wiggle and let all the tension go. You're going to round your shoulders forward, nod your chin to your chest, and start to round down piece by piece as much as you can. Hands on your shins. And take a nice deep breath when you get to your end range. Breathing out fully. And on your next breath in, press all of your feet firmly into the floor as you start to stack yourself back up. Shoulders and head on top of your hips, open up through the shoulders, end with the palms facing forward. And you're all done. Well done for completing your chair yoga for balance practice. Please share this video if you've enjoyed it and know someone else that would like it. You can also like and subscribe. All those things help. Have a great day.